County, and the last 2 days we have been helping out in Joplin, Missouri, doing some recovery work from the tornado that came through last May. Today we spent a lot of time with a man named Kevin, and we helped him out a lot with cleaning up debris from his house. He had a lot of water damage from the tornado, and we tore up his floor, and we're also working on painting the outside of his house.
We're in this man's house named Kevin Baker.
You probably should say last name.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. And
his house suffered water damage, and everything from insulation to roofing had to be tore out. Yesterday we threw away a yard full of insulation, roofing, all kinds of things. Basically, there were remnants of his whole life in that pile, and we threw it away. So it's kind of like him restoring his life and starting over. First word that comes to mind when thinking about this trip so far is restore. We've seen restore on a wall etched in graffiti with other things like pray, love, faith, hope.
so the tornado did some erosion on the yard, so there are a lot of roots sticking up everywhere, and we are trying to get rid of those. However, some of them are kind of large. Is this right here? That's a root.
Everyone stand back.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm really taken away by the people we've met and their experiences, and I just feel so lucky that not only do I get to be here to help them rebuild their lives and rebuild their foundation, but just lucky that I have such, I'm just so grateful for everything that I have. And I mean, Kevin, the guy whose house that we've been at lately, he's just had heartache after heartache. His wife left him after 25 years, and then the tornado hit, and then it's just it saddens me. I mean, I wanted to cry when I was sitting there listening to him, and then Jackie, the other lady that we met on the first day, it was just, I couldn't imagine. She saw someone laying under a tree, and it happened to be the next day they go, that was Sunday, and then the Tuesday they come back, they find out that she's not alive, and I couldn't be that mother. It's just terrible. But I'm glad that I get to be here, and I really feel like for the first time that I'm really helping people out, and I'm really excited to be here.
Today we had a little bit of leisure time, and we ran into a man who recognized our van because we've been going back and forth between the church and volunteer spots. And we got to talk to him a little bit about the tornado. He offered us some of his stories. One of his good friend's daughters is a nurse, and she just set up a triage in the middle of the street. And she was telling all of the people that were coming up to her just to go raid Walmart to get stuff so that she could treat them. And she was doing life-saving things just in the middle of the street because it's what they needed.
I think what was most surprising for me in this whole thing is I think I assumed, okay, it's been a year, a lot of this stuff should be cleaned up, Joplin should be looking a lot different, but I was really not anticipating what I had seen upon getting here. Just completely leveled areas of land and just cement blocks where houses used to be, and then you'll just see the cement steps. And there's still a lot of debris laying everywhere. There was a Taco Bell on the corner that just kind of looked completely twisted, things knocked off, and it looked like it really had not been touched since May. And so I think that's something that I've really been surprised by, and I think that a lot of times we see these things on the news, and we kind of forget about them in a week or so and assume that things are going well, they've had the assistance that they need, that kind of thing. But really, they still have a lot of work to do.